Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of really cool stuff to go over. A shiny Rayquaza Terra Raid event has been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We also have a new PvP event announced for Pokemon Pocket. We've got new leak updates, Nintendo Switch 2 stuff to go over. There's a lot of things to break down and get into today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, Pokemon Pocket welcomes its first PvP event. There was a little bit of misinformation going around about this as well, because this was data mined, and a lot of people took it to mean that it was going to be a kind of ranked system in PvP in Pokemon Pocket. But that's not the case. It's actually a PvP event. We still don't have a ranked system. We don't know if we're going to get a ranked system. I don't know why we don't have a ranked system. It would make the game so much better than it already is. But either way, we have a new PvP mode that is now available in Pokemon Pocket. So we have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon TCG Pocket Genetic Apex Emblem event is now live. This event focuses around battling other players and it runs until the 28th of November 2024. And this is all of the rewards that you can get for this event. So it says participate in one battle, you get Hourglass, 3 of them. You get 3 Hourglass for taking part in 3 versus battles. You get 6 Hourglasses for taking part in 5 versus battles. And then you get 12 Hourglasses for taking part in 10 versus battles. So that's basically 2 free packs there if you do 10 versus battles, which again, I guess you could just go in and concede every single one if you wanted to, but there are reasons to win as well, because you also get Shine Dust. So you get 50 Shine Dust for a win, you get 100 Shine Dust for 3 wins, 200 Shine Dust for 5 wins, 500 Shine Dust for 10 wins, 1,000 Shine Dust for 25 wins, and then 2,000 Shine Dust at 50 wins. And a lot of people are like, well, the Shine Dust is really like pointless and stuff, but I feel like it's going to be used for trading when that eventually comes out, so I would definitely stock up on it. Again, it's pretty useless now because obviously it only just adds like flair to your cards and stuff, which are pretty difficult to get anyway, because if you've got a really good card, you have to get it a few times to add the flair anyway. But I don't know, I've got a feeling it's going to be a little bit like Pokemon Go, where you have to use Stardust, but this time you have to use Shine Dust. So I'm going to try and build as much Shine Dust as I possibly can. You also get emblems as well for winning these games though. So you get the 1 win medal for obviously 1 win. You get the bronze medal for 5 wins. You get the silver medal for 25 wins. And then you get the gold medal for 45 wins. So this is definitely a really cool emblem to get. Obviously you can show it off on your profile and stuff like that with the 45 wins. And you have quite a while to get these as well. You've got until the 28th of November. So basically all month to just grind out wins. You only have to get like, you know, a few a day, like 4 a day or something like that, and you'll be able to get it in no time, which again, they're quick, fast-paced battles, so it really shouldn't take that long. But it's definitely worth doing anyway. I mean, just for the free 2 packs, if you wanted to just do it for that. Even if you don't like battling, you may as well just jump in and concede 10 times to get you 2 free packs. And also it will help other people out as well getting the wins. But either way, that's the PvP event in Pokemon Pocket. Moving on, we have a shiny Rayquaza event that has been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as well as the Mythical event as well. So we've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, details of the special Mythical distribution for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in Japan have started to come out. It features Deoxys, Keldeo, and Zarude. But as well as that, they say shiny Rayquaza will also be in Terra Raid battles from the 20th of December. So we have a bit more information about this here on Nintendo Soup, saying, following previous reports, new details about an upcoming Mythical Pokemon Get campaign and Terra Raid event for Scarlet and Violet have surfaced online. So this is the card, like the Japanese thing that I assume you have to get to be able to redeem these 3 Mythicals. Again, this is what Riddler-Ku did say. So his credibility is, I guess, a little bit back. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. But it says the details come via products and leaflets for the campaign that have begun rolling out in Japan ahead of its start date around the 22nd of November 2024. This mythical Pokemon that will be given away are confirmed to be Deoxys, Keldeo, and Zarude. Players will need to accumulate points by purchasing participating products such as Pokemon TCG packs and candy, and will receive mythical Pokemon mystery gift codes at specific milestones. This campaign will run up until the 30th of April, 2025. In addition, the leaflets also confirm that a Terra Raid event featuring a shiny Rayquaza will be run in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet from the 20th of December to the 6th of January 2025. At the time of this writing, it is not known if this Rayquaza can be caught, or it will just be a boss raid battle similar to the Sword and Shield Shiny Zeraora event. So obviously it's for the anime, like that's the reason we're getting the shiny Rayquaza event. And like I say, this is what Riddler-Ku was I guess, hinting at when he did the 358, he then did the DNA, the wave, and the scarf. We originally thought it was going to be something to do with the starters. We then thought it was going to be something to do with Mega Greninja. But yeah, I mean, like I say, he is still in the know to some extent because obviously he got this information right. He also got the Shiny Rayquaza event right as well, but obviously we want Legend ZA riddles, not these giveaways, and then we've given some already. He has also spoken about a Mega Kanto Pokemon. We're going to talk about that in a video down the line, because there's a lot to talk about regarding that, and I just want to wait for a little bit more information in case he posts anything more about it before I make a video on it, but yeah, that's very, very exciting. But obviously we have him here, like, obviously confirming this riddle, and then he also confirmed this one as well, where he said, the Epic is coming, are you ready? And then obviously the Shiny Rayquaza was confirmed, so he does know the ins and outs about certain events and everything like that, but at this point in time we still don't know all of the information regarding Pokemon Legends ZA. Like, he hasn't got any of that right. He's only got these giveaways and events and stuff that have been announced right. However, though, we did cover I want to quickly go over this. We did cover a rumor literally like a few days ago. This was posted on the 11th of the 5th of November, so a couple days before I'm recording this, and also like a day before this was announced as well, like this new Mythical event. And it does state here that Pocket events and Scarlet and Violet events until then to keep the community engaged. Obviously, we're getting so many Pocket events. We've got the Lapras event, we've got the PvP event, we have other events coming out on the horizon that have also been data mined. We'll cover those in a future video as well. And then also it says Legendary Raids after Torterra, and it starts off with Shiny Rayquaza, but can't catch. Now, we don't know if you can catch it yet or not. That hasn't been confirmed. But so far, like, again, they could have just said that on a whim and they could have just got lucky. But the fact that, you know, we probably are going to get Torterra next week, and then it says starts off with Shiny Rayquaza, but can't catch Legendary Raids after Torterra. Now, again, Torterra is probably going to end, well, let's say Feraligatr is obviously this weekend, so the 8th and the 9th, and then Torterra will probably be the 15th and 16th, and then 22nd and the 23rd. And then obviously Rayquaza doesn't start till the 20th. So that means that we have 1 weekend, 2 weekends, 3 weekends, and then it's on the 4th weekend. So I highly doubt it's going to go a month without any raids, unless it's just like random raids and stuff. Like, maybe they do the Torterra, and then they do, you know, I don't know, like Paradox Pokemon raids or something like that, and then we get the Shiny Rayquaza, and that's obviously part of this like legendary raid situation. Again, this doesn't really like confirm this is true or anything, this rumor. It just, the fact they got one thing right. And obviously they've spoken about Pocket events and Scarlet and Violet events as well. And again, we are getting a lot of Pocket events. We know that there are probably going to be more events in Scarlet and Violet as well, because the leaker doesn't want to post it because it's been unannounced events. So potentially it does help the credibility of this. And obviously what else came with this is that we're not going to get a trailer until February. I mean, that's relatively likely. Obviously it has the release date as well. I don't know how they would know that. But then they also go on about the Switch 2 having 2 versions as well. I don't know how likely that's going to be. We have got the confirmation that it is going to have backwards compatibility, but they might make a version for the Switch 2 anyway of Legends EA. And then, yeah, it obviously speaks about like the starters, the ride forms, the new megas, stuff like that. So I'm going to keep an eye on this just in case a couple more things pop up. Like, I don't know what we'd have to get for, like, if they say you can't catch the Rayquaza, then maybe obviously that'll help a little bit more of the credibility with this. But definitely keep my eyes on this, because so far they have gotten a couple of things right. And again, it was posted before the Rayquaza raid as well, because we literally covered it on, I don't even know, it was like Monday or Tuesday. Like, it was a day before the Rayquaza event. So maybe they found out about the Rayquaza event and was like, alright, let me post this on 4chan. So, I don't know. We'll keep close eyes on that, though. But just wanted to quickly go over that too. Moving on, these are all of the TCG promo A cards that have not been revealed yet, but obviously they have been data mined. So we have this Mewtwo card here, which looks really, really cool. We have Venusaur here, which is part of a Venusaur event that's going to be happening after the Lapras event. We'll cover that, you know, in a video this weekend or something, because there's a few data mine things that I want to go over in regards to Pocket. We also have Greninja, we have a Haunter card, we have an Onyx card, a Jigglypuff card, a Bulbasaur card, and then a Magnemite card as well. So these are all promos that are going to be coming out just like the Lapras event did, but I really want to know how to get this Mewtwo. Again, it's not the Mewtwo EX, so it's not like the really good version of it, but it's still really cool artwork that I want to get. I mean, the Venusaur looks really cool. I'd love to get that Venusaur card, but either way, that's just some Pocket cards there. Moving on as well, we do have some kind of Switch 2 stuff to go over as well. We have My Nintendo News here tweeting out saying Nintendo president doesn't believe the presence of the successor will have much of an impact on the Switch Christmas sales. And that's exactly what I've been saying the whole time. They've already announced the Nintendo Switch 2, they just haven't revealed it yet. So if you were gonna buy the Switch, I don't think it would have changed your mind because we already know that it's going to be happening. But anyway, let's just quickly cover this information as well before we wrap the video up. So it says Nintendo President Shintaro Furukawa has told Japanese news site that Mainichi, I definitely pronounced that wrong, I do apologize, that he doesn't believe that that the presence or absence of a successor will have much of an impact on customers who are purchasing the Nintendo Switch. So this was in response to being asked whether or not the presence of the next Nintendo console will affect sales of the current Nintendo Switch during the all-important Christmas shopping season, which is when video game companies make the majority of their money. So President Furukawa said about the detail of the Nintendo Switch successor, so there is no change in the plan to announce it during the fiscal year ending March 2025. I can't say anything more than that. Regarding potential hesitation to purchase the current model due to the announcement of a successor, he added, I can't say it doesn't exist at all, but the Switch is already in its 8th year since launch. I don't think the presence or absence of a successor will have much of an impact on customers who are purchasing it at this time. And this is the full kind of information about it from the actual website. So there's Nintendo announced on the 5th that its interim consolidated financial results for the period ending September 2024 showed declines in both sales and profits, with sales down 34.3% year-on-year to 523.2 billion yen, and net current profit down 59.9% year-on-year to 208.6 billion yen, due to a slowdown in sales of its flagship game console, the Nintendo Switch, which was released in March 2017. The company lowered its sales forecast for the fiscal year ending March 2025 by 1 million units to 12.5 million units. For the full year earnings forecast, yada yada yada. And then obviously this is what they went on and said about the Switch successor, obviously is what we've just covered there. But yeah, like I say, I mean, it says it, you know, for the full year earnings forecast, sales were revised downwards by 70 billion yen. Like, it's just going down the profits and stuff, which is to be expected. Like, the Switch is in its 7th year. You know, it's going to be 8 years next year when the Switch 2 comes out. Like, there's not going to be people buying it as much as people were buying it. And yeah, like, there probably are people out there that don't have the Switch that are like, well, I'm not going to buy it because the Switch 2 is just about to come out, which is fair enough. Like, that's just common sense. It's just we kind of need the announcement of the Switch 2 now. But I feel like with him saying this, I think it means that the announcement could still be close. Again, we don't know when it's going to get announced. We just know it's before March. Analysts say that it's not going to get announced this year because of the Christmas sales. But then we've got a Nintendo president here saying, you know, that's BS. It's not going to affect it. So I think that we actually could still get a reveal this year, because if the president's saying it, then it doesn't matter what an analyst is saying. You know, it's the president of Nintendo that's saying this. So I've still got my fingers crossed for an announcement, hopefully soon, but it's going to be before March regardless. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But either way, I guess it's good news at the end of the day, and it just kind of pushes the idea of the announcement back into this potential calendar year, which again, there's not many months left. We're in November now. Well, there's 2 months left, so there's not many months that they could announce it. But I don't think they'd announce it in December, because then it is just literally out on Christmas. I think it's a little bit pointless. They may as well just save it till next year. So I think it's this month or bust, really. And if it's not announced this year, then yeah, probably January or February next year. But then obviously we've got the presents in February, stuff like that. But anyway, that's probably going to be everything to cover kind of today's video. Let me know your thoughts on everything. Again, I don't know what these other promo card events are from. I'm assuming the Bulbasaur one is from the Venusaur one, but the others could just be like, maybe all from the same one as well. We'll have to wait and see. I doubt the Mewtwo one is from the same one, but either way, yeah, those are the promos that are coming to the game relatively soon. Let me know your thoughts on the Shiny Rayquaza raid as well. Do you think it's going to be catchable, or do you think it's just going to be something we defeat, like the Mewtwo raid, or like the Shiny Zeraora raid, or stuff like that? I personally don't think we're going to be able to catch it, because Game Freak do not like giving us shiny legendaries, hence why they shiny locked everything. But at the same time, you never know. Then, you know, a broken clock is right twice a day, so maybe we do get, we finally do get one. But let me know your thoughts on the Mythical event as well. This should be coming to the east, the west, should I say. Hopefully relatively soon as well. That's usually what happens. We get it in Japan, and then it comes to the west. So hopefully we can get it through email distributions or game shops or whatever. So let me know your thoughts on all of that, and also make sure to take part in the PvP event as well if you're wanting to grab these emblems. Like I say, there's a few free packs you can grab even if you just hate online battling, and you can just concede 10 times rapid, get your pack hourglass, and then obviously you get someone to have like the 10 free wins as well, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's something from me. If you enjoyed, like I say, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.